How's it going, guys? My name is Gordon, and welcome back to Max Payne 3. Turn down the sound. There you go. So it's not loud. But welcome back to Max Payne 3. Story. Continue. As you remember where I left off last time? This is where I left off last time. Shifting. Sorry.
¡No hay nadie aquí! ¡Esta también está vacía! ¡Tomaré uno de ellos! ¡Levántase fuerte!
As you remember, I left off here. Speak Spanish. Speaking Illinois. Just kidding. I'm not racist. Die.
They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
How's here? Pillows. Anything in here? Pesos. Whoop! There we go. Here we go again. Here he is. Oh fuck. Oh, shot straight to the face. Dude, that got him.
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit.
Anything in here?
The pirates wouldn't get everything.
Let's back and search for...
The room belonged to Passos, my partner in crime. The bed was made. I could only guess that Passos was upstairs in the thick of it, whatever it was.
Yeah. Kill that dude. Examine every single thing. That dude is dead. Yeah.
This was where Marcelo was supposed to be sleeping. He'd barely come down to this deck. Passos had the name of the bar where I was drinking my life away. I should have put things together then, instead of waiting for De Silva to walk me through it real slow. I had a way of making any space my own.
Anything in here? I can examine it. Sorry. I might be a little bit sick. Might be a little bit sick. But video still gonna. Now, think you're.
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour.
Sorry. If I sniff a lot more, I might be a little bit sick.
The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
¡Está ahí!
Fuck, hiding spot, hiding spot, hiding spot. Fuck.
¡Hijo de mierda! ¡Te vas al infierno conmigo! ¡No me tiros!
No? Okay.
The fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
What the fuck, dude? Seriously. Almost died there. Nope, that's not taking pills. Or a golden gun. Nope.
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
Oh, low stain.
While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them?
I'm sorry. Oh, the trail looks sound. What the fuck? First death in this video. Payne.
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
Ooh, shot in the dick. Dude is never gonna
It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened.
Look at this. Dude is not gonna have children again.
I didn't like to think what was behind the door.
Hello. My name is Max.
The The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks. Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone. After I got out of New Jersey, things had flared up again between the Punchinellos and the DeMarcos. Didn't look like things would die down anytime soon. I was gonna have to stay away from the only place I'd ever known.
Our function. Max is a vampire. Anything in here? Nope. Hello? Yellow Max. Okay. Thank you for the answer. What did you do?
Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it.
Me neither. Me neither, Max.
Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
¡Hijo de puta, aquí no hay nada! ¡Miguel, ven para acá! ¡Levántese!
The fuck were you doing in here, dicks?
¡Mis balas lo van a destruir! ¡Eres mía, qué!
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for? It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be. I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
Same here, Max. Same here. Anything in here that I can take?
The boat was well appointed.
pills, no golden guns. Well, I found some pills. Not enough. That's fine. That's nice. Yeah. What the fuck? Scared me, you fucking. Fall into the water, yes please.
Daphne's ship was always stocked. And the band played on.
What the fuck did you say to me? Okay. Move along.
¡Avancen! ¡Con cuidado, huevones!
There is no cover up there. Try to.
I had to save some valuables.
Dumbass.
¡Estoy herido! ¡Ayúdame!
Stop the boot. Nice. Okay, there is no fucking cover up here.
¡Oigan, cúbrame! ¡Ok! ¡No es para tanto! ¡Qué gran balacera! ¡No te me amaricones ahora! A ver qué me queda. ¡Por favor! ¡Ayúdenme! ¡Hombres, adelante!
You stay the fuck away.
¡Toma tu tiro!
They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
The hell? Okay, that is a death. That's a death wish. Sure.
The pirates wouldn't get everything.
Take care of those guys. Come on. Come on. Countless returns. Wait, wait. Tunnels in here. I'm dead. Oh, of course, right. There's going here.
Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
Who in the living?
¡Estoy atrapado! ¡Alto, maricas!
Vaya preto! Vaya preto, vaya preto.
¡Hijo de puta! ¿Qué te crees? ¡En batalla! ¡Soy desalmado, ya verás! ¡Hijo de perra! ¡Madre mía, qué dolor!
Come on.
¡Vas a sangrar como las mujeres! ¡Adelante, maricas! ¡Con cuidado!
Well. Well, you're not getting me that
Maybe there
time.
was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad. Hey, Passos! At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne?
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Now.
See? I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
Didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal.
Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next.
We can get across up top.
Man, you guys drunk up! Come on, I don't know how much time we have! Go, 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 go! Let's go, you drunk idiot!
Shot through the forehead.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Die. Nice ass passes.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have! I'm moving!
Try it again.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Let's get the equipment. Let's get the equipment.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have! How you survive this shit?
going for it. Woo!
There's some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Come on!
Little bad, eh?
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Come on!
Top of the tower, man!
There's some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
We can get across up top.
Come on!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Come on!
Get down! I'm moving! Move, truck idiot!
Here comes the douche. Go down.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
We can get across up top.
Fucking die already, cunts.
You still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive. One shot dead. Skip. I am in cover.
Come on.
Who's must be talking to Payne?
I suck at this game. I told you.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Do something, Passos, you goddamn giant. Come on. Fuck you. Hope you die, man. Skip.
Go! Shoot me this way! This is out of control!
We can get across up top.
Fucking die already. I ran out of ammo. And you can hear all the things.
Top floor!
Fuck. Get.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Come on.
Skip.
I'm moving! Go! Here's the tanker!
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Hope you were children. Hope you never had children again. you. Yep. What the fuck?
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality. I needed something to help me adjust to being back on land.
Come on. Ow.
You don't!
¡Suélteme, gringo loco!
Good hiding spot, dude.
It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama. My own private welcoming party.
Come on, calm down the stairs. Do you What the fuck did you come from? Nope. No ammo. Please tell me that I still have the fucking golden gun. Yes, I do. Nice. Not today, gun. Not today.
¡Te voy a abrir la cabeza, piro! ¡Miras, judío! ¡Te levanto con un tiro! ¿Qué te crees?
Come on. I saw you.
¡No sabe quién somos!
Don't think I saw you. That's what I do. Dick. Huh? Okay, then I'm still getting shot from something. They wouldn't have this if they didn't have seeds in it.
It was nice to see a
Okay.
friendly face in Panama.
Who's hiding? You can't kill. Don't know the word one at a time. Do. Cass is drawing the land.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late. Americans had a long and checkered history of involvement in Panama. This was my sorry chapter, for what it's worth. Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Well, that sucks.
Fuck, man. This is
Oh,
brutal.
there goes my foot.
I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. Failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. Probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. Want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. They're cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
The Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Well, you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
Is it still going?
It was the question I kept on asking myself.
Is it still going?
How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Hello? Me llamo Max.
Tá pesado pra caralho, tá cheio de chumbo. Ah, comeu um
What the fuck? Me no like it. Me no like it. Any
Either those guys wheeled their trash out on stretchers, or something was seriously wrong here.
Yep, something wrong, Max. Hello.
Ufe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence, but I'd written off too many of those already.
Loose. Oh.
When you find yourself in hell, dance with the devil.
Dancing with the devil. Okay. Thank you, Max, for getting that image into my head.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Sure about that? Anything in here?
Quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, tá fazendo tudo sozinho. Porra, tem alguém aqui? Mata esse...
Okay.
Caralho! Caralho!
How the fuck did you hear that? Well, my cover is gone. Mine as well going loud and proud. Where is that? There it is. Might as well go loud and proud. Fucking
Puta que pariu! Por aqui! Inferno, cuzão! Caralho! Eu te dou cobertura! Pega ele! Filho da puta! Não se esconda de mim! Isso não vai terminar feliz pra você, mano! Abre o caminho, pessoal!
there is Diamond. don't know.
Esta você não ganha, não, amigo. Você vai morrer hoje! Você tá fudido! Vamos no céu, meu Deus! Vai em frente! Você tem tempo! Vai! Está com medo, cuzão?
Calma. Calma. É, mano.
Pra trás, pra trás! Não! Levei um tiro!
Calma.
Fiquem todos abertos! Vamos pro ataque! Você é meu! Tem mais gente na cobertura!
Blaze it up. This is a death.
Eu mesmo te mato!
Far from the
Ali, ali! Distrai ele, porra!
cover on strike. Great job, Johnson, the detail.
De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets.
Wait a minute. Jeez. Hold on. I'm better gun. Hey, hello.
Vai morrer!
Call it evidence for De Silva. I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall.
What?
I knew this thing was bigger than me, bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in a mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man.
Hello? Me não like it. I am accepting a fucking jump scare here. Of course, I've played this before, but it was a long time ago.
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door.
What the fuck?
I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get... Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Here we go. Hold your horses, hold your horses, hold your horses. Grenade, really? Yeah, boy. You giant bag of dicks. This is gold. Okay, hello. Yes, jeez. No covers. Next one. Come on. Ow. Ow. this. I don't have any. Don't have any. Getting some ammo. Hold your fucking horses, asshole. I died.
Pegamos ele, continua.
Shots on his skull. Die. Oh, get in cover! Max, get in cover. Ow. Get in cover. Get some ammo. Forwards and forwards. What is in here? Nothing. It's a glitch over here. Oh, bad cover, bad cover, bad cover. They can see me. Oh, okay. Where? Died. This episode is an hour or 2 hours. Ow. Suicide by his own grenade. Usual. Good job. You're out there. The fuck are you saying? Warrants on warrants. Ow.
was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
Nothing. Oh, yeah.
There it was, the soundtrack to my life. And, for a few seconds, came harmony. Finally.
Good job, Max. And the piano was actually in tune. Who knows how long that piano been there.
It looked like Victor had won the sympathy vote, found his universal connection to the people, triumph out of tragedy. Part of me couldn't help thinking that had been his plan all along.
Come on. Give me some ammo. No ammo.
Time to see what fresh hell awaited me upstairs.
Well, guess I'm gonna throw my handgun. Not gonna help me there. Who in the living hell are you?
What the fuck is going on here?
My question.
How much do you want? What have you been doing? I am a doctor. I help people. What have you been doing here? It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please. What have you been doing? I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please. Caralho! No, no. Caralho! Espera. Eu posso explicar tudo.
I can actually search up that word. I think it means fuck.
Não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não. Pelo amor de Deus. E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Can't go there. Can't go there. This is the only way.
Even I could guess what demolissao meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Wait, almost missed. Almost missed you. Gracias. Miente.
There had to be something I wasn't seeing.
I know my Spanish. Even though it's fucking bad. Hello!
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
Good time. No, I can't see that. Nice.
You can't unsee something, but you can dull the effect.
Not explosive. That one is already planted. This one?
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Ouvi. Ninguém sai desse prédio desse cara tá morto.
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Okay, this is already planted, this is already planted.
It was time to see what VIP treatment awaited me on the penthouse floor.
Gracias, amor. Amor means oh no 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 no.
Acerta ele!
Where are we?
Sem atenção redobrada!
Jesus. Is he dead? He's dead. Shot it, fucking ass. Hiding up there. Okay, not the best gun to bring into the fuck. Oh! Fuck off.
time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Spinal addictions. Okay, that. That's more guys now. Dead.
Está esperando o quê? Dei um tiro!
We're dead. We're dead. Apparently we can take sniper bullets. Fall off. Thank you. Any more? See you. This with the dude. Okay, you spinal dick. Die.
Precisa de ajuda? Vamos continuar atirando! Está tudo bem! Pode ir! Mas tá ele! Vamos nessa!
And learn what is what one at a time means.
Alguém me ajuda aqui!
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Plant explosive. And a bunch of guys are gonna storm out. Yep, here they come.
Você!
don't understand you.
I had one chance to do this right. I had to focus.
Damn it. Calm down. I need to search for this. Got both the golden guns and those munitions. Search them. Is good. More gas canister ammo. No. This episode is longer than two others.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building. And all the evil in it.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried!
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right!
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Come on!
Me dê cobertura.
The building is falling. Jason. Are you not dead? Dead. Sorry. Well, now it's rolling down. Apparently, this is a place is shut up the ass, dude. Hello. Okay, the whole fucking Yep, I failed. You say tough fight. We're Puerto Rican, not fucking Russian. Oh fucking kills me, Jackie. Oh my god. Shut the fuck. What's my dick? Shotgun. Yes, please. Come on, die already. Ow. The whole fucking building is shaking. I can't fucking see where I'm going. Die. hours and 30 Use pilot, there goes, die! Stop shaking. Run, Max! Run! Fuck, 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 run! I'm sorry guys, I have to quit here. I need to go get back to this. I'm sorry, I need to get back to this. But I'm sorry. I said I was gonna finish this mission in this video, but the video is 1 minute, 1 hour, well, not 1 minute, 1 hour and 53 seconds, 53 minutes. So I'm gonna stop here and. Yeah. Hope you're not mad at me. See ya. Have a nice day. Bye. Yes. I want to quit the main menu.